MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the National League Division Series between the Washington Nationals and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Dan, we'll start with you. This series has the feel of one that's about to get very interesting.
Well, here's a little comparison of these two teams. Looking at it earlier, to me, the story is all about the pitching. Both squads have some good arms, and the team that gets the best outings are probably going to come out on top.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Tom Seaver will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
Digging in, Chris Velasco. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here's the first pitch to him. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway.
First pitch, 107.
Hey, come on now, let's go.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
No runner, cut hold.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Batting second, the center fielder, Tony Gonsolin.
Hey, nobody out now.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back in. Into the box, Tony Gonzalez. Snap throw from the catcher, but he's back in standing.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Seaver has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job at keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw it.
And hold on there. That's not going to get him in there with the stolen base. Velasco leads off second with nobody out. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Nicholson moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Mel Ott, and he could give his guys an early lead through here.
Let's go, guys. Let's go.
He's set, and the pitch. Runner at second here with one man out. Fouled off. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
A little low. It's 2-2.
Man, this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
The 2-2.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The 2-2. Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
Here now the 2-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field.
Got it.
Burrows is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Harmon Killebrew. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
The third baseman, Harmon Killebrew.
From the stretch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
2 down here.
And that catches the outside edge. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two-out base runner aboard in the top of the first.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. I tried to jerk that one, and it's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. Johnny Edwards would be next. He's set. The 3-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 home. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. One left for Washington. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Into the box now, Barry Larkin. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Barry Larkin.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
See it, drive it right here. Come on, big.
The windup and the 0-1. Larkin, 30 years of age. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Keller is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first out. So digging in now, Stan Hack, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Stan Hack.
Here's the pitch.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Your pitch right here, kid. Let's go.
Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike two.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
High in the air out to center field. Gonzalez is there, 2 gone. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Standing in, Carl Hicks. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first.
Pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh?
And the pitch.
All right, one time right here, kid.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
That's a great pitch for a spot like that. It looks like a strike, then it just comes in out of the zone. If you can command that with movement, it's a very effective pitch to pitching hitters inside.
Ball.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on.
Hey, get your pitch up there.
A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And a great location that time on the corner. 3-2 now. And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button.
Get your pitch. Right
Now the 3-2 pitch. The bouncer to the left side, reined in.
Move it, move it, move it.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Cubs are down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Stepping in, Johnny Edwards, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning.
Edwards.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
Seaver has worked his way through more than 2,500 innings in his career and posts a respectable ERA in the high 3s. high and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Nobody here, no outs.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here we go, guys. Let's go.
The 1-2. Ground ball right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
So striding in, Charlie Keller.
Batting six, the left fielder,
Hey, first pitch.
Charlie
Right here.
Keller.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Nope.
Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. And he finds the black here with a curveball. 2-1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
One down, one down.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit softly down the line at first. And there are two away now. Now at the plate, Greg Colburn.
Batting seven, the first baseman, Greg Colburn.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0.
Hey, plays at one now.
And he lays off the pitch up and in. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jeff Burrows.
Jeff Burrows.
First delivery to him on the way.
Inside ball.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up. Stay through it. Let's go.
Line drive to left. Keller has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on pace with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Digging in now, Bill Nicholson.
The right fielder, Bill Nicholson.
Here comes the first pitch.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Hey, see it drive it. See
Into
it
the
drive it.
windup. Here comes the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
Here we go.
Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at bat. One might be coming right here.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Full count now. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. There's ball 4.
Picture base.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now in the box, Ken Berry. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Berry.
One pitch right here. Come out.
From the stretch. Drives it out to deep right center field. Going back is the right fielder. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. His first homer so far in the series, as the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
When you're facing an elite starter, you know runs are going to be at a premium. I don't know if this shakes the starter's confidence, but you know what it does? It certainly boosts the confidence of the guys in your lineup.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, get a good one.
The windup and the 0-1. Keys, a native of Washington, D.C. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player.
See it, drive it. Let's go. Right here.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Nope.
And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Hey, drive that.
Bases are empty. 1 man out.
Ball.
1-2 pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, here we go. Come on now. One time.
Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate, Willie Montañez.
The first baseman.
As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Let it rip right here.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, let it rip. Let it rip. Let it go.
The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Is laid off and the count runs full.
Wow, these guys are really grinding out their at-bats in this one. They're not making any outs easy to get, and that, of course, is having a huge impact on the pitch count.
Fouled off. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. We played 2 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Nationals nothing. So coming to the plate, number 6. He'll take his first hacks here.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Oh, I love watching a pitcher that can run a good hard fastball in on a guy's hands and completely lock him up. That's such a tough pitch to do anything with. If you can locate your fastball there consistently, you're going to have a lot of success as a pitcher.
Batting 9, the pitcher.
To the plate now, Charlton Keys. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang-bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Now the pitch. Chris Velasco is at the plate as he watches ball 1.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball on the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least one pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
The 1-0.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
2 out, nobody on.
Right here.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else.
He's one pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're down 2-0. The next Cub up, Tom Seaver. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1.
Ball, that's outside.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here it comes.
The count is full.
Barry Larkin waits on deck.
Come on, big guy.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Oh, and now look at this. The pitcher gives one a ride to deep left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. His first homer here in the series. And the Cubs have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
At the plate now, Barry Larkin, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Ott is there, 1 away. Digging in for his second at-bat, Stan Hack. 1 run in and 1 gone so far in this inning.
Come on, big guy. Get your pitch.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Carl Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
Yeah, come on now, big guy.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here it comes.
No, that's down.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full 3-2.
Hey, there was great arm action on that 3-1 changeup right here. He's got this guy thinking. That's the beauty right now. We go to a full count. Do you sit changeup or do you stay with the heater?
Gonzalez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. So 1 run on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. On to the 4th now in game number 1. Cubs lead it 3-0. Into the box now, Tony Gonzalez. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Get ahead, stay ahead right here.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard, he's digging for second. And the Nationals get a man into scoring position. It's a leadoff double.
As we take another look here, you can see it's a 2-seam fastball running away from him at the plate. So he does this smart thing, not trying to pull it or just rolling over it, just goes with it and has enough juice on it to drive it for a double.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
The right fielder, number 4. No. Ah.
Nobody gone now.
Standing in now, Mel Ott. A shot down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far.
Ball 1.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it. 1-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball and he can't catch up to the express.
One down.
The third baseman, number 3. Harmon Killebrew.
In now, Harmon Killebrew, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1.
Hey, leave those guys out there, huh?
A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Now batting, the catcher, Johnny Edwards.
Hey, push it 1 now.
Into the box, Johnny Edwards. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball here, 0-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. The relay. Throw to second and he's out. But 1 run does come in to score on the play before the inning comes to an end. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for the Nationals. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Cubbies are in front 3-1. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago. Back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Thank you, Heidi. Into the box now, Jeff Burrows. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1.
Hey, it's your pitch. Drive it deep. Here we go, baby.
And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home.
That's ball 3.
Well, that's ball 3, and the Cubs right now, they're looking for base runners. Hey, they'd love to get a leadoff walk.
Hey!
Fastball in there, 3-2.
We got a full count. 3-2.
Hits this one hard the other way. Scooped up.
Come on.
Throw
Come
on to first
deep.
in time, 1 away. Stepping into the box, Bill Nicholson. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep, huh? Here you go.
Here it comes.
Hey!
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
To first, reined in.
Come on, D. Come on.
And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Ken Berry. He hit a 2-run jack in his first at-bat.
That last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball, so I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Berry is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2. Ryan Sandberg would be next. Popped him up. Edwards will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs as the lead remains 3-1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Nats' offense with Washington's manager, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. With just one hit with runners in scoring position in the game, you can understand why he feels that way. But he also says he likes the way his guys are responding to the adversity. It seems as though they're keeping their energy and mood up, so we'll see if they can start coming through with some big hits as we go forward.
Leading off for Washington.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Charlie Keller.
Hey, no out, kid.
Here it comes. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
I think we're starting to see the frustration mount from this offense. It's been a pretty dominant performance on the mound, and these hitters have had no answer for anything he's throwing up there. That will wear on you if it lasts throughout most of the game like it has here.
Up next for Washington, the first baseman, Greg Colbrun.
At the plate, Greg Colbrun, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Boys.
Up top, it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, we got one.
Hey.
2-1.
Whew, that was some
Nelson,
gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
The 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
No runner, no runner.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Now batting, number 6.
Let's turn it. Come on now.
So now to the plate, number 6. No balls and a strike to count. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, No walks up to this point, so he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
The pitcher, number 15, Charlton Keys.
To the plate now, Charlton Keys. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, 2 outs, huh?
Oh, wild pitch, but the catcher is able to knock it down. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Well, the graphic here isn't going to properly show just how far that pitch was from the strike zone. That thing wasn't even close, and I think it made the decision to move up a base pretty easy to make.
Look at one here.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging in the dirt. Hicks is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Nationals leave 1. Score holds. It's 3-1. Settling in now, Ryan Sandberg. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Ryan
First delivery to him on the way.
Hey, let her rip, let her rip.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Fouled away. The 1-2.
So that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Look, huh? Come on, big guy, get your pitch, huh?
And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
That pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close. And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a start away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Willie Martinez.
Hey, drive that pitch, huh? Here we go.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Willie Montañez is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Has a look. Now the pitch. A ball and a strike.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
Oh, that's inside.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is 1 pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. And it's fouled away.
Hey, let's go, kid. Here we go.
A bullet to first base. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tom Seaver. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And I'm sure as he strides to the plate right here, he's certainly got to have a little bit more confidence. But that's not his game. He's got to get back to what makes him successful, put bat to baseball, and try and drive something right back up the middle.
Oh, much too tardy on the fastball. 1-1.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Come on.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. And it's still 3-1. Leading off the inning, Chris Velasco, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
The center fielder, Tony Gonzalez.
In now, Tony Gonzalez, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Ground ball right now.
Drilled on the ground to short. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, a double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Digging in, Mel Ott. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
The 1-2. Hits this one hard the other way. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs lead this one 3-1. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Barry Larkin. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Oh, and he misses it. And the throw will be too late as he can't recover in time. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. Striding in, Stan Hack, 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Dan Hack.
Wait for your pitch up there, huh?
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope. That's
Atta
inside.
boy.
We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game.
See you driving. Let's go right here.
Nope.
2-0 now.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning, because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate, and that usually means damage done.
Hey, get your pitch. Drive it right here.
Now a move over to first,
No, he's safe.
and he'll dive back in.
Come on. Let it fly right here.
The 2-0 on the way. It is taken, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Hey, we need you right here. One time.
The 2-1 home.
Whoa, that's down.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Hey, let it fly. Let it fly.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed. A full count now. This is pulled into right. Ott is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping into the box, Carl Hicks.
The catcher, Carl Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up.
Hey, wait for yours here.
His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
Hey, that's the modern game right now. North-south. Elevate that high fastball and bury stuff in the dirt. Completely different from the east-west we came up playing.
The 0-2 delivery.
Whoa,
A ball and 2 strikes. Now time granted here at the plate as he'll step out of the box. The 1-2.
No.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Hey, let's go. Now you got this.
Now the payoff pitch home,
That's ball 4.
and he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk, but if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Up next to the Cubs.
So here's the cleanup
left
hitter,
fielder.
Jeff Burrows. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Reined in. One there.
Slide.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. On to the 7th here in game 1. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nats 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Let's go.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Inside, ball one.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
Couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
He's really racked up the strikeouts in this one, and this guy's been victimized 3 times already today. He and this lineup are clearly having a really tough time picking him up.
Come on, fellas, let's go.
Now batting, catcher, Johnny.
At the plate now, Johnny Edwards. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Fouled off. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Right to him. Throw on to first. 2 gone. Striding in now for the Nats, Charlie Keller. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Charlie Keller.
First delivery to him on the way. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1's the count.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Hey, plays it first. Plays it first.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Now to the plate, Bill Nicholson. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Right fielder, Bill Nicholson.
Come on, baby. Get your pitch up there.
Here comes the first pitch.
Hey.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Good eye.
Hey, can't see it. Drive it like you can. Let's go.
Saw his eyes light up that time, but he swung at a bad one there.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Keller comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Ken Berry will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Come on, big guy. You got this.
Now here's the pitch.
Hey! Good one right here.
Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Here now the 2-2. Bounce to first. Fielded cleanly.
Come on.
On to first, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Ryan Sandberg. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Second baseman, Ryan.
Hey, come on now, big dog.
Sandberg.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Ball.
And there's ball 1.
1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Ball.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
The 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Hey, get your pitch up there. Let's go, kid.
And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, when you don't get a call on a pitch that good, you have to wonder if maybe it's personal. You can't blame him for being angry, but he's got to find a way to move on and focus on the next batter.
Now here's Mike Scioscia making his way out toward the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. Not an altogether bad performance here, 6 2/3, but he stands to be the loser unless things can turn around. Steve Farr takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 26, Steve Farr.
Willie Montañez will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away.
Willie Montañez.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. Left side, but well foul. Farr, a 5'10" right-hander. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
High in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Cubs strand one, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Now at the plate, Greg Colbran. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Outfield in the no doubles defense. Now the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
That's ball 2.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And little doubt about that one. That's in there, and it's 2-1.
Ball 3.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Three-two pitch. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Hey, here we go.
The batter.
Digging in the switch hitter, number 6. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far.
Hey, no one down here.
From the stretch.
Nope.
A ball and no strikes.
Right guy,
Count
right
1-0.
spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
In there, 1-1.
The count 1-1.
Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
No runner, no runner. Hold it right there, hold.
As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Bob Miller is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
For the Cubs, number 15, Bob Miller.
Terry Francoeur will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Terry Francoeur.
foul tip into the catcher's glove. It's strike one.
You like the modern style of baseball. Here it is. Both starters kept their teams in the game. It's close right now. Now we hand it over to the nasty bullpens. Let's see what matchups are going to take place.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
Boy, the Nationals could use a big hit right here. They really haven't been able to do much all game long. This would be a great time to get something going.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a foul tip held onto behind the plate, and they're lucky he did, as that's an important out, number 1.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base, and now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Up next for Washington, the shortstop, Chris Velasco.
Into the box now, Chris Velasco. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Stepping up to the plate, Tony Gonzalez. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 run, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for the Nationals. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Ready now, Mel Ott. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ball game so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
Here's the 1-0.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. This is hit to third. Is he going to get out of this? He is. A bit unconventionally, perhaps, but it works out in the end, and the inning is over. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. It's the Cubs 3 and the Nats 1. Ken Howell is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 43, Ken Howell.
Cal Daniels is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first homer so far in the series, and the Cubs have taken a 4-1 lead.
3-run deficit in the bottom of the 8th is tough for a visiting team to overcome. But they've got 3 outs left. And after that homer, they're going to need to string together some hits to make a game of this thing.
Standing in now.
Shortstop.
As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Right, come on now.
Yeah, you ain't kidding, Matty. Dan, what does this feel like when balls are just flying out of the yard?
Hero, it's just one of those days when you're out there as a pitcher going, oh, I wish I was somewhere anywhere else but on that bump right now. This has the makings of being a long game.
4 runs, only 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. That one's more like it, he says. Back to 2-1 now. Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 2-2 one more time. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Ready for another shot now. Stan Hack.
Hey, what time? Right now. The third baseman, Stan Hack.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
They square one up.
1 out, nobody on. Up top, it's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And that's low, ball 4. Ready for another chance. Carl Hicks. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Looking good. No one better up there. All right, you go.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
Lays off 1-0.
Count 1-0.
Punch up right here, kid.
Here's a look over to first.
No, he's
a
safe.
dive, but he's back. Not
Two
close.
balls,
It's
no
2-0.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Hey, need you right now. Here we go.
Look out.
Count
All
3-0.
over the place now. 3-0.
Ball 3, and things are starting to get real interesting. It's time to start making some good pitches.
Got to find the strike zone. Here's the 3-0.
I got
Oh, at the
3-1.
green
3
light
balls,
there, but
1
it's
strike.
3 balls and a strike now.
It's funny. That pitch, I can picture being in the box. That pitch looks so good to hit, and why does no one ever get to it? A good executed high fastball usually blows 9 out of 10 guys away.
And he misses
That's out.
again.
Ball
Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
Gustavo Baez takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Baez.
Jeff Burrows will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone.
Right here, 1-2.
He's set. Here it comes. And he takes ball 1.
Your turn. Drive him in. What's up, boy?
Aiming for that outside corner, but just missing 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
2-1 to count.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. 3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
The 3-1. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
These guys on defense are still within striking distance, but after that walk, one swing of the bat could really blow this thing wide open.
So in now for Chicago, Bill Nicholson.
The right fielder, Bill Nicholson.
Get a good pitch. Here we go. Here we go. What's up for us here?
Here's the first pitch to him. 0-1 the count.
Nope.
Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Hey, clutch up right now.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So now to the plate, Ken Berry.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Right guy, right place.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
You know, he put himself in trouble right here, but he is finding a way to make pitches, and he's got a chance to get out of this thing.
Go. Easy right here.
Here's the 0-2.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder giving chase. And he makes the catch as just the 1 run comes across in the inning. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and 3 men left on base. We're on to the 9th here in game 1. Cubs lead it 4-1. John Franco comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 34, John Franco.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Grounded up the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
All right, here we go now.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 1-2. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he really delivered a fantastic postseason performance.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
The catcher, Johnny Edwards.
At the plate, Johnny Edwards, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. Franco, a native Oregonian. He's a veteran of 13 years at the major league level, which really points to the consistency he's shown since he first broke in.
Yeah, and that's the name of the game with this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this: you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
That's fine, I get it.
Berry is there, and there are 2 men gone now. Stepping up now, Charlie Keller. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
At the ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Now here it comes. He pulls this one into right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the 2-out base hit, and the top of the inning is still alive.
Now batting, the first baseman, Greg Colbrun.
Hey, now we got 2.
Stepping in now, Greg Colbrun in the dirt here, and a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1.
Come on, guys.
Now the 1-0. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last strike now for the Nats. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to second for the force, and the ball game is over.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason. So when you come to play like he did and make a big difference for your team, it's something that won't be forgotten.
And the score finishes 4-1 today. The Chicago Cubs win the opener here in the division series. Tom Seaver takes home the win. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score this